So in 5 minutes we will start with our with our guest speaker na representing with Playdex actually, and he's going to explain about Playdex and ano ba tong Playdex, bakit ba 'to nakaka-benefit sa sa mga managers, sa mga scholars, and ano yung mga play to earn games na pwedeng mong gamitin ito. Kasi kung naalala nyo, Pegaxi, kung may mga nakakilala pa ba rito sa mga ano yun? Sorry. May mga nakakilala pa ba rito sa Pegaxi, guys? Salita
Ah,
naman kayo sa Gen Chat.
ah, Pegaxi,
Bakit Fatal?
ah,
Bakit?
ah,
Ba't may...
0.03. Ah,
Ay, grabe nga. Pero...
ah, yung
Ayun,
invest ko,
grabe.
cut-loss na.
Da, Cutlass. Ay, grabe, Cutlass ka na, bro. Cutlass, grabe. Oy guys, pabasa naman sa Gen Chat kung sino mga familiar dito sa Pegaxi, sino pumasok sa Pegaxi. Alam kong may mga pumasok sa Pegaxi sa inyo. And, ayun, gusto ko lang din i-welcome si Evan. Evan, welcome. At ikay board holder na. So, yun, grabe.
Yan. Sa totoo lang, napapansin ko rin sa ating activity, like, new users din na napapansin kong bumibili. To be honest. Tapos, ang dami rin nag-hoard sa floor price ng mga ating mga wins na gusto rin maging monarch.
Actually, kasi yes, we will be releasing the new point system sa ating sa ating exclusive card. Kasi ayun nga, so guys, itong tier 1 and tier 2, it's actually going to be a PVC type, something of card, and yeah, tier 3 and tier 4, it's going to be something matunog.
Tier 1. Tier 1 win. Tier 1
Tier
win.
1 well, yeah. So yeah. And yes, dine-develop na namin yung it's already under development yung website. Actually, we will be showing you guys a sneak peek maybe in 2 weeks or maybe this week actually, kasi inaayos na namin, and after neto, pwede na tayong mag-lock ng ating exclusive cards, and ano, ayun, tuloy-tuloy na tayo after nun. And also, we are also planning a face-to-face um, events soon. Maybe
Soon.
this month actually. And diba,
Excited
tama
ako
naman,
dyan.
people, no? Tama naman. So,
Soon.
kasi,
Soon.
educational department ang may handle niyan, and Fatal is part of the educational department. Pero yes, guys, we will start by 8:37, something like that. Tama ba?
Sure.
8:37. So, ayun, grabe. And we will be interviewing Playdex. Ikaw, Fatal, kamusta ka naman?
To be honest, gumala na ako sa Playdex. I've been to their website. I've been curious on how those scholarship works talaga, to be honest. Iniisip ko, what's the honor system? Like, there's an honor system. So, is that honor system somewhat a currency in their website ba? In terms of getting the scholarship that they want ba? Or is it given into their discords, to their whitelist? There's so many questions in mind on how those scholarship works and how to be acquired.
Yeah, actually, gusto ko yung tanong mo na yan kasi sobrang daming curious rin regarding sa honor system. And syempre sa mga makakapanood nito ng recording natin, kasi kumbaga trinidor tayo ng Facebook.
Masyadong bawal muna.
Bawal muna. So, sabi to 29 days, pero hindi natin nahayaan yun, guys. So, gusto ko ring malaman kung ano ba tong honor system, guys. Honor system, paano ba natin tong gagamiting Playdex na to? Kasi para siyang para siyang scholarship system na ginagamit sa Pegaxi.
Exactly.
So, para siyang scholarship system na ginagamit sa Pegaxi, and then you can implement it with other play-to-earn games na may scholarship. Tama?
Actually, ilang Pegaxi, it's actually meron din yung one of the play-to-earn is 𝗣𝗆𝘆𝗍𝗍 and as well as for 𝗣𝗆𝘆𝗆𝘆 din.
Meron din.
Yeah, meron din. To be honest, parang
nice.
Soon,
ma-apply yan sa Playdex. And that's why we partnered with them kasi sobrang laki ng potential na itong para sa akin, okay itong platform in helping the Filipino community, especially we are the number one Philippines ang number one when it comes to play to earn gaming. Actually, even NFT collecting, Philippines is the number one. And with the scholarship system na automated because of Playdex, I think it will help a lot of scholars and even those who want to be managers, 'di ba?
Exactly.
And this honor system, I want to know this. So,
Very curious din talaga, to
'di
be
ba?
honest.
Why not pakilala na kaya natin? Ay, sige,
Kasi nag-try,
Fatal.
kasi nag-try talaga ako, like,
Oo.
wait, gusto ko testing tong team na to, like, for the span of period of, let's 15 days lang for one payout lang. Tapos biglang honor system. So, kukunin to.
Oh. Paano ba nag-work yung honor system? Well,
Yun na nga di ba? Kasi di ko talaga alam on how, like, punta daw sa Discord. So, let's know from themselves talaga on how to
yeah.
get that.
Yeah, alamin natin yan. And guys, don't forget na if you have any questions regarding Playdex, nandyan ang general chat. Or if you are watching the recording and you have questions, you can go to their Discord na mamaya sasabihin ng ating uh, co-founder of Playdex actually is here. That's yan yung i-interview siya ang i-interview natin and papakilala siya later. And if you are watching the recording right now kasi curious ka about Playdex and natuwa ka sa interview natin with Sir Singson, you can ask them through Discord or even in the comment section right below. So, yes, wag na natin patagalin Fatal.
Wag na talaga.
Ipakilala na natin ang co-founder ng Playdex, Sir Dan Laborada. Sir Dan?
Welcome po, sir. Ayan. Direct.
Ayan.
Oh,
Hey guys,
BPOS.
Grabe. Naka-VPOS. Ayun, Sir Dan. Grabe.
kinabahan naman ako
Nice
sa
to meet
intro.
you
Parang,
again.
Ay,
nice to meet you guys. Actually, ito yung first
Yan.
first ever public like AMA interview na attend ko. Kaya I'm very honored to have BPOS support Playdex talaga.
Yes,
So,
grabe. Kasi sobrang solid ng platform nyo. And kapag na-integrate, para sa akin, pag na-integrate na itong iba't ibang play to earn games, talagang siguro malakas impact nito talaga. Especially markets, crypto market is a cycle. For now, sa tingin ko, play to earn games is not yet that, hindi pa ganun ulit nagbo-boom. Pero there will come a time that play to earn games and even Filipino NFTs will boom again. And it
like,
Yeah.
could be bigger.
hanapin talaga nila yung mga later earnings. Kasi, to be honest, for me, there's a certain time na history will repeat itself. Yung
Yes,
mga
para
tao
sa
uhaw na uhaw for more opportunities in earning.
Yes, kasi 'di ba? Parang bagong-bago pa lang yung play to earn industry. It's not even a year here in the Philippines na naging mainstream ang play to earn industry. Mag-iisang taon pa lang. Kasi last year lang sumigat yung Axie Infinity. Sumunod ng Pegaxi, even sumunod ng mga games sa BSC. Games sa BSC na biglang bumagsak, 'di ba? So,
Mga pump and dump, no?
yeah,
Yeah.
so mahirap 'yon and I believe naman na it's a cycle and in due time magkakaroon ulit ng traction itong mga play to earn gaming and even
Tsaka
the Filipino NFT scene.
simula pa lang talaga tayo. I mean, siguro to put it into perspective, sasabi ng mga tao na, parang pump and dump lahat ng games, di ba? Parang lahat,
Mm.
yung Axie mataas, tapos biglang bumaba, yung Pegaxi tumaas, biglang bumaba. Siguro kasi ang problema lang ngayon is, syempre wala pa masyadong games. Yung mga
Mm.
tao, sorry, medyo malakas na yung rally
No,
sa
hindi
games.
naman dinig. Hindi
No
naman dinig.
problem.
Mm.
Yun,
Go
like,
lang, go lang.
konti pa lang yung mga games natin ngayon. And ang nakita natin is yung mga tao, gusto nila yung ganitong ekonomiya. Gusto nila, they want ownership. They want a chance to get back yung money nila, even getting the experience. Kasi ngayon, yung normal na Web 2 game, di ba, magbabayad lang tayo, bibigay tayo ng 2,500 para bumili ng CD or membership or access sa laro. Pero wala naman dun bumabalik sa atin, di ba? So, ang paniniwala namin sa Playdex is at least a play to earn space, and for Playdex is this space will grow. Currently, the market cap of play to earn is barely 10% of the current market cap ng actual traditional gaming, 'di ba? Traditional gaming
Mm.
is worth $200 billion. Ngayon, play to earn is up barely 10%. So parang malayo pa talaga tayo. And I think once na mature yung space, once yung Web2 gaming bleeds into play to earn or vice versa, yun na yung parang talagang mature state ng play to earn space. I-influence talaga niya yung traditional gaming. So, kami
Mm-mm.
naman, siguro for Playdex, to give context, we want to help people get access to it. We want to make it easier for people to play the game, di ba? Ngayon, sobrang dali maglaro ng Mobile Legends. Pupunta ka lang sa App Store and you get access you know, to the game itself. And other games as well, pupunta ka lang sa Steam, makapaglaro ka na agad-agad. Right now, wala pang malinaw na ganoon eh. Wala pang isang platform na actually
Mm-mm.
lahat ng games kasi kalat-kalat pa eh. Pupunta ka sa
Kalat-kalat.
Twitter, tanong ka ano po ba yung magandang laro dito, hindi mo alam. Paano po ba mag-apply ng scholarship? May mga interview, ang dami mangyayari bago ka makakuha ng scholarship. What we want to do is really help people na sabi mga kababayan natin, like you said, we're in the hotbed of play to earn. And for me, at least my personal and I think the team is aligned na our personal mission is to help the Filipino people and also like people in like all the emerging countries get access to play to earn in a very fast way. Kasi yung space na to hindi lalaki yan eh. Hindi lalaki yan kapag walang nagbi-build ng infrastructure.
Mm-mm.
Siguro to put into perspective siguro no 2014, 2015, 'di ba? Paano ka bibili ng crypto? Hindi mo alam, 'di ba? Wala pa. Parang
Mm-mm.
stock market pa, mag-send ka ng pera,
Oo nga
bibili ka
eh.
ng So, ganun tayo ngayon sa play to earn. And ngayon meron ka ng Binance, 'di ba? You have Coins.ph na parang yung mga ganung PDAX, 'di ba? By the way, Coins.ph, the founder of Coins.ph is co-founder of Playdex. So
Ooh.
uh, and PDAX is also invested in Playdex. So we have a really good team that can build infrastructure for the space. And yeah, medyo I think like we have the experience to do this. Yeah, we're very excited to keep partnering up with communities and partnering up with games to help them. So
Yun,
yun.
grabe.
So, yeah, siguro sa mga manonood, Playdex is an NFT rental marketplace.
Ayun,
So
sige.
basically, I can give
Wait
an
lang.
intro para
Ayun,
it's an
sige.
NFT marketplace.
Mm.
So essentially, kung investor ka, hindi mo na kailangan maghanap ng scholar mo. Di ba? Hindi mo na kailangan maghanap pa, mag-bet pa ng scholar kasi you can just post it on the marketplace. Yung marketplace na yung bahalang mag-handle ng transaction, di ba? Parang trustless na siya. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-alala na yung scholar mo hindi maglalaro o kaya kung ano, di ba? May mga mechanisms in place for that. But we can go into detail later. Ngayon naman, kung scholar ka, diba, hindi mo na kailangan mag-apply, hindi mo na kailangan magpunta sa Twitter, sa Facebook. Punta ka lang and then you can start playing within 5 minutes. Diba? So, I think that's something that we want to keep improving para mas mabilis talaga yung makapaglaro yung mga tao. And our priority right now is to add more games. Kasi nga, like I
Mm-mm.
said, wala pa talagang single point of information for all of these. Diba? We want to help as much as we want to build infrastructure, what we also want to do is break the information barrier that exists right now. Kasi ngayon, di mo alam which games are good, di ba? Which games are scams. Kung ano ba yung mga totoo talagang laro that are backed by proper like VCs, di ba? Yung mga talagang hindi
Mm-mm.
kalolokohin. So, it's part of our job with Playdex na yung mga games na i-integrate namin sa Playdex, na vet na namin. We actually spoke to the founders, we did our background due diligence, diba, background check, and alam namin na at least there's not going to be a rug pull that will happen. Obviously, the economy is not something that we can control. Pero as I said, I think the space will keep growing. More games will pop up and mas magpa-flatten kumbaga, 'di ba? Kasi ngayon lahat pa ganun eh, lahat isang game lang, gusto ko lahat doon. Pag marami
Mm-mm.
ng game, mas magiging competitive na yung mga games. Um, parang sinasabi natin, 'di ba, gusto natin na may bagong network company na dumating sa Pilipinas para maging mas competitive yung PLDT, yung Globe, 'di ba? Ganun din naman 'yun eh. Pag dumating yung mga bagong games, mas competitive na yan. So, all the existing games will have to improve their gameplay para yung mga tao mas gusto nila maglaro sa mga games na yun kaysa sa mga, 'di ba? Parang may competition na ngayon, quality na yung aakyat. So, kami, we want to help speed that up para at least yung migration from traditional web to model na walang napupunta sa player, 'di ba? mas mabilis
Mm-mm.
mag-migrate into play to earn para at least yung mga player na magagaling, may chance na na kumita, makuha yung pera nila ulit, diba? Parang it's gonna be more play and earn na ngayon kaysa play to earn. So yun yung gusto talaga namin gawin. So ngayon, very early stage, we have Axie Infinity live. We're releasing 𝗣𝗍𝘆𝗆 by end of next week. Um, and
Nice.
And I think the next game will tease soon kung ano yung next game namin. Pero we're building faster and faster every time. So the first game took us 2 months, which is actually Infinity. The second game took us almost less than 1 month. And then the next games
Nice.
will be faster and faster. So yun,
Magiging
I think
everyday na.
hopefully, yeah, kasi ngayon kasi mahirap kasi 'di ba syempre iba-iba yung system talaga. So we have to
Mm-mm.
build yung infrastructure namin in a way na kumbaga general enough siya para mabilis kaming makapag-integrate, 'di ba? Pero at the same time flexible enough para gumana yung integration, 'di ba? So yun yung challenges namin ngayon, and that's what we're trying to solve. And yeah, we're looking to partner up with more people like us that are building infrastructure. So kung may mga guild management system dyan, we want to integrate with them to help the guilds, mga team optimization nila. So may mga guilds naman na may mga assets, diba? We want to help them utilize those. And for retail naman, yung mga player lang na kunyari, ayaw ko naman magpa-manager, gusto ko, kontrolado ko yung scholarship ko, gusto
Mm-mm.
ko na from Monday to Tuesday lang ako maglaro, pwede, di ba? Kasi ngayon, ng
Mm-mm.
scholarship, kumbaga, kailangan buong buwan ka maglaro. When on Playdex, you can actually set your rental parameters. Pwede mong iset na parang 3 days ka lang, 4 days ka lang. Kung may exam
Ayos
ka,
ah.
di wag ka maglaro ng sa exam mo, okay lang. Di balik ka na lang ulit pag wala ka ng exam, di ba?
Ayos,
So,
ano yun, different manager ulit yun. Different manager naman.
wala ka namang exactly manager talaga kasi nga there are systems in place, and siguro pwede ko na ding yung tanong ni Fatal kanina about honor, 'di ba? So yun.
Mm-mm.
So the honor system is actually something that we've
Oh.
been testing. So it's a teaser for what will be our token. And Alpha League
Oh.
will have a token. And the purpose of that token is actually to um, help put people at the right in the right situation. So you will get access to certain scholarships that will be fit for you, 'di ba? So yun yung parang purpose ng honor system. And on the other side, sa asset owner side, 'di ba, we want to be fair to the players, so parang that token will help stabilize yung scholarships din. Kasi kung naalala nyo before yung Pegaxi, parang um, may mga iba biglang ginagawa 95%, 5%, 'di ba? Yung mga unfair na rates, 'di ba? So
Mm.
like that token will be there to stabilize the market maker. So medyo siguro mas medyo complicated to, pero may white paper kami na ilalabas, pero it needs a bit more tune like refining. So pero yun, just a sneak peek of what honor is. Honor is there to help people get the right scholarships, help the asset owners get the right scholars.
Ano yung parang kunyari, mataas yung honor mo. So, parang mataas rin yung ibibigay sa'yo na ano, na percent share, tama ba? Parang ganun.
Um,
Possible yung ganun.
Not necessarily, it's more siguro kasi as we progress with this space, may mga iba-ibang klaseng games yan eh. May mga
Mm.
AAA games ka, may mga medyo mini games ka lang, or may mga normal games lang, 'di ba? So, you have to be able to learn, like the platform has to be able to learn kung yung mga scholar na to, saan sila bagay, 'di ba? Kung
Mm.
bagay ba sila maglaro ng mini games, bagay ba sila maglaro ng highly strategic games, medyo mas kailangan ng mabilis na decision making, and mga open world games naman na mas risk taking, 'di ba? So
Mm.
yun yung talagang purpose nun. Pero those are things that we will learn along the way. Pero kaya may honor system in muna, parang habang wala pang ganun. Pero soon enough, and it's coming very soon, we will replace the honor system with a more robust system that actually learns from the scholarships. So yeah, I mean that's yun yung honor, para at least masagot ko yung tanong mo, Fatal. So
Grabe. Solid,
It's
solid.
actually great to be honest. Kasi nung dumayo ko kasi sa server nila biglang I tried to apply din for scholarship din kasi. Then, one of their members approached me tapos acknowledge nun. So, bigla ako nagkaroon ng 1,000 honor. Is it what you call this? Default in terms
Yes.
of ano? Okay.
So ngayon it's default.
So,
We give out honor to everyone. And then we learn from there, 'di ba? We learn from there sino yung mga nababawasan ng honor, sino yung nagme-maintain ng honor nila. And that's a way to like know if the players are actually playing the axis when
mhm.
they committed to it. Kasi kami naman
Mhm.
um, sa view namin, we gave you the option kung kailan mo gusto yung scholarship, kung gusto mo ng May 7 to May 14, well, dapat mag-commit ka. Dapat yung, pag nag-commit ka, dapat you fulfill your commitment, di ba? So, that's how the honor system works. Kapag hindi mo tinupad yung usapan, then yung mababawasan ka ng honor, di ba? So, ganun yung magiging parang functional in the future. Pero syempre, mas complicated pa yan kasi may mga fluctuations sa market, di ba? Parang
Yes.
may mga different mga cuts, di ba? So may parang parang it will be a function of parang a function of those variables talaga.
So, ito pa lang, this honor, this is connected with your coin, di ba? Na ilalabas nyo. Na para siyang,
Yes.
pwede siyang i-convert from coin to honor or honor
So
to
honor is
coin.
placeholder lang yan. It's a placeholder. We
Ah,
can
okay.
remove honor itself and then parang iba na talaga yung magiging token na yan.
Kasi kala ko this honor since may 1,000 honor agad pag pumasok. So, para siyang airdrop. Kala ko
Ah, well,
gano'n.
well, possible. Tignan natin.
Oh.
We want to give back to the community. I think with Playdex, we want people to have ownership of the platform. We want people to be able to decide. So some alpha leak also na, like it's a possibility for our early adopters. Pero we don't want to promise anything until ma-lay out talaga namin yung plano. Pero we're about the community. We want to share the platform. We want people to be able to decide in the future kung anong mga games yung gusto nilang idagdag namin. Diba? We want them to decide for us. Kasi there is no better person to decide than the gamers themselves, diba? Kasi hindi naman kami were focused on building the game. The game integration, yung mga rental marketplace, diba? Yung mga game info. Pero kasi kami hindi mas magaling pa din yung mga gamers eh. Hindi namin pwedeng kunin yun sa kanila. So we want to give that
Mm.
back to them, diba?
Grabe, solid ng Playdex. So, talagang para to sa mga managers and those who want to be scholars, especially bagong-bago pa lang talaga yung play to earn game. And basta may ito ba so ito bang Playdex is this any blockchain. Pwede siyang any
Yes.
blockchain game. So, kumbaga, pag mayroong Solana, may game sa Solana na may scholarship system, may game sa ibang part ng blockchain na may scholarship system. So, pwede mo siyang i-integrate through
Yes,
Playdex.
yes.
Pwede mo ganun.
So actually, kahit na wala pa silang scholarship system, if the game is open to partnering up, then we will implement their scholarship system for them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we have two games that are talking to us right now. Um, Tapos wala pa silang scholarship system, 'di ba? So ang role namin is kami na yung mag-spec out nun for them. Um,
Oh, ayos ah.
That's exactly.
Kailangan na lang ayusin sa sistema nila para at least hindi maloko yung isang side, 'di ba?
Oh, ganda,
Yeah, so
ganda
ganun
ng
talaga.
business model ah. Ganda ng business model niya. Like offering scholarship to to games, to play to earn games na gusto magkaroon ng scholarship system.
Yeah,
Galing.
yeah.
Talagang talagang napapasabi ka na lang na papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part.
Sobrang
Parang
aga pa
no? So parang kunyari, hindi mo taga-bili ka lang ng NFT asset. Sa kanya mo na
din.
ipalaro through
Mm.
Playdex.
So actually, yung rule mo na lang, kung investor ka, aralin mo na lang yung game one time. Aralin mo kung maganda ba yung gameplay,
Mm.
ano yung mga assets na yung good builds, di ba? And
Mm.
then, post mo na lang sa marketplace. So actually, you can even subscribe to DAOs like Breeder DAO na focus sila sa pag-produce ng magandang asset, di ba? So for example, kausapin mo yung Breeder DAO, you ask them for say 1,000 teams, di ba, na gusto mo ganitong build, di ba? Ano yung recommended build nyo? And then i-post mo na sa marketplace. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-build ng team mo para mag-handle ng mga players, di ba? On the
Mm.
other side, a guild can actually pick them up, 'di ba? Yung guilds kukunin nila yung assets para gamitin nila. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng guilds focus on on yield eh. Some guilds are focused actually on building the community nila. Hindi sila focus sa income, focus sila sa dami ng tao na matutulungan nila. Kasi marami tayong ganun na the guilds, and we want to help them also. So actually some guilds, their number one problem is team optimization. Kung yari may Axie team ako, may isang Axie sa team ko na nerf, 'di ba? Or hindi na bagay sa team ko ngayon.
Mm.
Paano na 'yon, 'di ba? Kailangan mo ibenta tapos papanta ng
Oh.
hirap 'yon.
Mm.
Pero what you can do, i-post mo for rent yung isa. Tapos palitan mo ng bago. So mid-season pwede mong gawin. Mid-season pwede kang magpalit ng meta.
Ayos
'Di
ah.
ba? So
So parang hindi
yun
mo
yung
na rin kailangan. Ay sige. Sige, go, go, go.
yeah, so hindi mo na kailangan 'yun. Tama, hindi mo na kailangan bumili
Pumasok.
pa. Kailangan
Mm.
oo.
Saka kunyari kung scholar ka, parang di mo na kailangan umasa pa kung anong ibibigay ng manager mo sa'yo. Parang ganun.
Yes.
Ikaw na
Build
mismo
a
pipili ng aksi na gusto mong laruin.
pwede. Oo.
Grabe.
So,
Lapit ah.
parang ngayon, ano mo yun, parang hindi kumbaga may ownership na talaga yung mga scholar. Hindi sila parang worker lang na na parang, di ba, kumota ka na ba? O, hindi, kasi sa sarili mo na may control ka eh. And we should empower the players kasi, the assets are not worth anything kapag wala tayong players. And for us, we want the players to have a good experience. Talaga a fast onboarding process na hindi na kailangan magmakaawa, 'di ba, sa scholarship. Trabaho na namin 'yon. Kung kulang ng assets, maghahanap kami. Kung kulang ng games, maghahanap tayo ng bagong games. Obviously, we're limited to how the market will grow, pero we'll try to speed that up. So yun talaga yung goal ng Playdex.
Grabe. Galing, galing. And talagang talagang for me this is a disrupting technology rin talaga kasi parang hindi lang target nyo is making a technology na nagbibigay ng scholarship sa Axie Infinity. Kasi alam ko may mga ganyan tech din sa iba't ibang community sa Axie. Pero kasi kayo, target nyo iba't ibang games na. Di ba? So, talagang malupit. Kaya, ikaw Fatal, what do you think?
For me talagang it's very unique in my perspective, sa totoo lang, to have this kind of tech and to be utilized here in the Philippines din kasi para siya another breakthrough ulit para sa akin kasi iniisip mo it serves as another portal for other communities, for other players, for other users, let's say mapabago or matagal na sa space to try, di ba? Makikita natin dito na super na parang walang risk walang risk of in terms of losing, di ba? You technically earn in a way na hindi ka mag-aalala sa assets mo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talaga. And
So-
also, sorry, sige go.
So yeah, it's as safe as having it, like in your own wallet, diba? So at least hindi mo na kailangan alalahanin talaga. Kasi especially with our future integrations, talagang trustless na siya. So hindi mo na kailangan talaga mag-alala. So that's the beauty of Playdex that we're trying to really build. Na wala yung scholar, hindi nila kailangan magtiwala na sa manager nila na babayaran sila, nagta-transfer sa Ronin wallet nila. Yung manager naman hindi na kailangan mag-alala na yung asset niya hindi gagana kasi may mga systems in place para to avoid yung loss of opportunity, di ba? Yung opportunity loss ng asset owner. So yun talaga yung tinatry namin ayusin.
Grabe. And also, I have a question pala. So, para sa community or mga taong early sa platform niya right now, since you've mentioned na yun pa, magkakaroon pa kayo ng iba't ibang game, magkakaroon pa kayo ng iba't ibang coin, ng coin in the future. So, what may benefit ba rito yung being early in your project?
Of
Yung
course.
community.
I think from our perspective kasi, having the community having ownership, we want people to support us. We want people to feel like they actually parang have ownership of the project, diba? And also, diba, then people will use the platform as well, and that helps us also. So this is the beauty of Web3, di ba? Kasi parang
Mm.
kung ano ka, kung Web2 company ka, the way you would do this is, oh, mag-Facebook ads ka, ganyan, like, funnel, dagdagan mo ng maraming ano, like, more customers, ganyan. Pero kasi that's not how it works, eh. With Web3 kasi, there has to be some form of decentralization, some form of ownership for everyone, for all
Mm.
the users. And for early adopters, they should be rewarded for using the platform early on kasi they trusted the platform, di ba? So yeah, I mean for us, it's a way of giving back to the community then.
Yes, grabe. Thank you dun sa answer. And yun guys, tandaan nyo, so magkakaroon tayo ng benefits and being early with their platform. And you should take advantage of this, especially when you are into play to earn gaming, especially maraming nilalabas ngayon. Tama ba? Cyball. Is that
Yeah.
correct? Cyball will be the next play to earn na malalagay sa Playdex, and actually madadagdagan at madadagdagan yan. 'Di ba? Starting with Axie Infinity. And yes, eto pala, last question or Fatal, do you have any questions ba?
To be honest, sasagot na yun sa akin eh. I'm
Uh,
very stoked na on how the honor system works. Actually, I have met the mismong UI and it's very user-friendly din talaga.
User-friendly talaga. Sobrang
So actually,
solid.
we also released our new revamped marketplace. If you go to
Yeah,
apps.play,
yun yung napansin ko to be honest eh. Like,
yeah,
in the past few days when I searched, ang ganda to be honest. Parang kung mapabago ka, matagal na sa industry, in the field,
Yes. Especially
very very easy to siya to to discover
to
din.
navigate talaga.
Exactly.
Ayun. Saka especially yung play to earn industry is marami rin dito is not really that techy or hindi pa ganun ka-familiar when it comes to crypto, and talagang important din talaga na ni-improve yung UI na maging user-friendly and easier to connect your wallet or even to create a wallet, kasi yun yun yung napansin ko teaching Axis scholars before, na nahihirapan sila with just integrating with their wallet. 'Di ba? Mga ganon. Sa first step pa lang na yun kasi it's a new industry for them. So, yeah, it's a great step sa Playdex. And yun, grabe, thank you dun, Fatal. And nasabi mo yun, sobrang solid ng insight mo talaga. And ito pala question ko, how will you guys address if there is a sudden risk or unfortunate event na nangyari sa Playdex pala? Kasi 'di ba, you have assets in holdings kasi nilalagay nila yung aksi nila sa inyo, tama ba?
tama.
So, what if there's an unfortunate event pero wag naman sana,
Yeah.
or ano,
I think that's
problem
a good question. Yeah. So I mean, I think you would see Playdex as any bank, as any like exchange, diba? So for us, for Axie Infinity, it's very custodial. So custodial system siya, so you actually transfer the asset to our platform. But for the next games that we'll be integrating with, so wala kaming, it will not be transferred to us. So yung next games na lalabas namin sa Playdex, talagang yung ownership will remain with you. The custody will remain with you. The reason
Mm.
why for Axie Infinity custodial siya kasi you can't really validate smart contracts that are not created by Sky without getting approved by Sky Mavis. And to answer your question na parang pag na-hack, di ba? Well, the difference is, like, we're actually venture backed, di ba? So the the worth of the assets that will be, lost, we will try our best to parang at least, like, get you some value back, di ba? Pero obviously it's a very parang case to case basis kasi syempre each NFT is worth different, and so parang yun yung talagang
Yes.
parang gray area pa right now.
Mm-mm.
But well, it's as safe as like, if that's something that you're not comfortable with, then you can, wait for the parang non-custodial system na parang mas trustless
Mm.
talaga. Well, pero at least kapag, like, if you're storing your wallet with us, what we can assure you is that, our standards for security is very very high. Means that if you're comfortable with storing your assets on CoinsPH, which is another custodial platform,
Mm.
um,
Mm.
then it's the same thing with us, right? So if you go over the terms of service, they will say that they're not liable for like they're not directly liable for those things. Pero we have a reputation that we need to uphold, diba? For example, no Axie Infinity hack, diba? If you look at the Axie Infinity terms of service, they're not liable for hacks, right? And most companies are not. Um, but
Mm.
they still tried to cover it kasi nga the platform is worth more than those assets that were lost. And that's the same for us. So at least yung mapapangako ko is we have a team of experts talaga. We have members in the team that's worked with the Binance custodial system. We have, our co-founder is the founder of CoinsPH, which is something that everyone's using right now. So, those are in
Yeah.
place. But again, if you're not comfortable with that, that's okay kasi we're very early pa. Um, then you can,
Mm.
wait for the next games. Our third game will be, like trustless na. Then wala ka ng issue. Then that's a non-issue na. Siguro,
Grabe.
you're only gonna be liable for your own mistakes siguro kapag yung private key mo bigay mo sa iba or 'di ba? Yung mga yun na lang, 'di ba? So wala ka ng ano
Mm.
lahat. Pero yeah, it is a
Yan.
it is a concern. But it is the same as storing your money in a bank. And it's the difference is, like we have really really good standards for that.
Grabe. Thank you for that answer and nasagot yung tanong namin. So, ayun, talagang safe naman and talagang if medyo ano pa sa mga nanonood right now, if ever medyo nagdadalawang isip, you can wait for other games naman na i-release in collaboration with Playdex. So, ito pala lastly, may tanong si Bluesy sa general chat.
Ay,
'Di ba
sige.
unfair 'Di ba unfair sa mga small investors kasi 'di ba yung mga scholars na yung mamimili ng team na gusto nilang laruin. So paano yung mga small investors na may average teams lang? Baka walang maglaro.
So that's a good question actually. So kami kasi we're a marketplace, 'di ba? We don't want to force anyone to sign up to a rental agreement that they're not happy with. So, if you have an average team, the way to rent it out is to lower the rent kasi that's the value of your team. Diba? It's really how the market perceives your team. And that's how it works talaga. It's one NFT is not the same as another NFT. That's why this space is so unique kasi nga it's all each NFT is different and will have its own value. So ngayon kung 'di ba kung yung asset mo average lang, may maglalaro pa din 'yan kasi 'di ba ibaba mo lang yung renta para at least
Mm.
may kukuha. At some point someone
Mm.
will. So it's really
Yes.
like that, 'di ba? We as a marketplace we can only suggest what the good rates for assets will be, but we can't really dictate because we want again like people to have ownership, even the asset owners. Kasi as much as we're protecting the players, we also want to protect the asset owners para sila mag-set ng sarili ng parameters.
Yun, grabe. So, nasagot ata, no? Sir Bluesy. Yun. So, and I actually agree with you na yun din, depende rin talaga sa type of team mo or type of axie that you have na kung ano yung value doon mo siya ipaparent. Parang mababa yung renting value niyan. Kasi yun nga eh. Siguro ganun talaga yung market. And yun, thank you, sabi daw ni Bluesy. Ikaw, Fatal, what do you think?
Super solid. Very excited din ako on what more play-to-earn games ang nilalagay
Yes.
din sa platform. And kasi there's so many up for install para sa game like Geno Pets na pansin ko and many more. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Grabe,
We're very
and
early.
nakaka-excite talaga.
Sobrang aga pa. Sobrang aga pa natin.
Sobra talaga and nakaka-excite talaga kasi may mga managers or may mga investors na walang time humanap ng scholars, walang time na bantayan yung scholars, 'di ba? So, this Playdex makes it easier, makes it automatically through honor system na your scholars are playing well o kaya talagang ginagawa nila yung best nila na laruin yung NFT asset mo as an investor. And this will really help a lot, especially kapag nag-grow yung play to earn economy. dito sa
Yeah, at yung
Pilipinas
mga
ulit.
scholar ngayon
So,
pwede na magpahinga. Pwede na sila magpahinga
yes.
kung gusto nila, 'di ba? So at
Mm.
least hindi na marami nagfa-face to face diyan ngayon, 'di ba, ng mga estudyante. 'Di ba bumagsak yung daily active users ng Axie, 'di ba, from 3 million to
Mm.
1 million. Kasi maraming bumalik sa school.
Mm.
Um,
Mm. Mm.
pero ngayon, yung mga students na yun, hindi na sila kailangan matakot kasi nga they can rent over the weekend or kung may long weekend na 3 araw, pwede sila maglaro, 'di ba? Kumita sila ng a few hundred pesos, 'di ba? Hindi nila kailangan na kahit na pambaon, 'di ba? So, yun talaga yung beauty nun eh. At least may flexibility na for the player side also.
Grabe, solid benefits from Facebook tuloy. From managers to scholars, talagang magbe-benefit kayo through Playdex, and that's why sobrang nakakatuwa na we are partnered with you guys, and you are giving as much value rin sa ating community and even sa Filipino NFT space and Filipino crypto community, 'di ba? And ayun, sa tingin ko okay naman ata yung mga questions. Mukhang wala na rin nag-ask dito. How
Siguro
about you,
ano lang,
Fatal?
Rocky, by the way, sa mga nanonood, we have a partnership event right now with you guys, with BPOS.
Mm.
Actually, may airdrop kami na ano ngayon
Yes,
na happening
actually, no?
right now. So sa mga like sa mga interested, you can head over sa I think sa announcements ng BPOS and sa Discord server din namin if you want to participate. And we will have more events. We want to partner up with more communities like BPOS, and we're very lucky. We're very I think we're very thankful for this partnership. We want to have more. Hopefully in the future may physical event tayo para at least magkita
Yes.
at we're happy to support that. And I'm
Mm.
looking forward to that. Actually may mga tournaments din na magaganap in the next few weeks. And actually medyo
Mm.
malaki yung mga prize pool doon. So yeah, I mean hop on to our Discord or sa BPOS Discord if you for any announcements that we will have, and like we're excited for the for the future.
Yun, grabe. Thank you dun, Sir Dan, and the co-founder of Playdex. And yes, Fatal, do you have anything to include pala before
To be
we
honest,
end our...
full
Mm.
package na to be honest eh. Ang gusto ko lang sana sabihin kung pwede i-drop ko yung link about dun sa Discord event nila under Playdex sa ating general chat, if it's not okay.
Yeah, pwede. Do you have the
So,
link na?
I do have the invite link.
Okay. Sige. That will be
Ayan. So
great.
guys, hindi
Yun.
hindi huli ang lahat. And yeah, ayan.
Dami pa yan.
So,
Simula pa lang to ng partnership natin. We want to bring value to the
yes.
people holders talaga.
Mm-mm.
So, maaga pa.
Yes, talagang ano. So guys, nasa general chat, check nyo na lang sa mga nanonood right now. And sa mga manonood ng replay ng ating AMA AMA na nangyayari ngayon is siguro naman meron pa tayong next airdrop opportunities and giveaway opportunities with Playdex X BPOS. So, abangan nyo na lang yan and join their Discord server, and ilalagay din namin yung Discord server nila sa description ng ating video. And ayun, Sir Dan, before we end this AMA nga pala, and salamat, talagang nasagot yung mga katanungan namin, especially when it comes to security, when it comes to honor system, paano ba nag-work yung Playdex, sino magbe-benefit dito. Sobrang nasagot talaga. Do you have anything to sabihin sa ating mga nanonood at manonood?
Yeah, I think we're really thankful for BPOS for kasi nung minute namin actually sila Jockey sa in person, nag-meet kami sa Makati. Very warm yung welcome. I think it's really a challenge for Filipino companies to start and build great things, diba? But I'm super happy to see that BPOS, who pioneered the Filipino NFT, is open to helping companies like us that are also trying to make it. We want to make it together. And yeah, we're
Mm.
very happy, and we want to keep helping the community. So if there's anything that you guys, any comments, anything that you guys want us to build or to fix, we're very open. Just hop onto our Discord. We're always there to engage and to talk to you guys. Or we're open to everything if there's a game that you actually want featured on Playdex, diba? We're
Mm.
open to talking about that as well. Kasi nga, as I mentioned, we want this to be the community's decision also as much as it is ours, diba? So yeah, I mean, we're very excited, and more talks like this.
Yun. So, yun guys, you've heard it from Sir Dan. If you have any suggestions kung may gusto kayong game na masama sa Playdex, just hit them up, just join their Discord and sabihin niyo yung suggestions niyo. And talagang active rin sila sa Discord nila para i-accommodate yung mga suggestions ninyo. And yun, thank you very much Sir Dan
Thank
for
you,
this
Fatal. Thank you,
very
Jock.
yeah, grabe sobrang solid ng AMA natin right now and yung curiosity ko talagang nasagot mo. Yung curiosity ni Fatal talagang nasagot mo. And solid talaga. And ayun guys, ayun thank you very much and Fatal, thank you rin. Thank you rin
Thank
for
you, Tom.
this podcast and grabe 2 hours and 15 minutes na pala tayo nagsasalita. And ayun, Sir Dan, thank you very much. And guys, thank you for staying, tawag doon? For
Tuning
staying in
in.
our podcast. Thank you for staying in our podcast. And actually, magkakaroon tayo ng Twitter Spaces ulit by this week. So, mag-interview tayo ng malulupitang tao, mga NFT enthusiasts, mga may-ari ng Bored Ape, kung sino man yan. I-interviewin natin sila sa ating Twitter Spaces and don't forget na magkakaroon din tayo ng announcement because magkakaroon na tayo ng reward system sa BPOS for being active, for engaging with BPOS. Sa Discord man yan, sa Twitter, we'll be having that reward system na parang honor system nila Sir Dan sa Playdex. Pero yun.
Uh,
And ano ba tong reward system? That will be explained sa medium na ilalabas namin. Basta you are engaging, you are active in the community, you'll get rewarded as an ano na rin sa para sama-sama tayong aangat dito. So, yun guys, thank you very much. Next time ulit, have a great Friday and vote wisely this coming Monday if boboto kayo. So guys, thank you very much and bye-bye. Next time ulit.
Thank you
Bye.
guys. Ingat.